Good morning, Remax Integrity. I want to start things off with our business meeting schedule for this month. We're doing something a little bit different this month. Rather than have our traditional meeting with one speaker, we're actually going to divide the audience, that'd be you, into interactive groups, and we're talking about kind of table topics on coming soon listings, which is a hot topic again this year, and also multiple offers, which we're obviously all dealing with. So should be a great business meeting format in all of the offices this month. Eugene starts tomorrow. 8:30 is breakfast, and again in all the offices there'll be a continuing education credit because this does relate to the contract, and of course bacon. So I mean, if you can't get continuing education and bacon, I mean, what else can you get? Alcohol, but we're not serving that so early in the morning. After Pam Hopeful's last incident, we try to restrict that till afternoon. Also, I wanted to share with you the industry Remax versus the industry chart, which you see there. It's also attached to this email. This is a great chart. It shows how Remax stacks up in not only number of agents, but markets that we're in, market share, that type of thing. The number that I used to kind of ignore and roll my eyes at is the number of countries that we're in. As you can see here, Remax is on almost 100 countries, blowing away all the competition added up times 10, quite frankly. And I used to think, who cares? But when I was down in Brazil speaking, I talked to a lot of agents who are actually sending a lot of referrals to the United States for investors. A lot of those folks are going to California thus far, but it really hit home to me how there is opportunities there for international referrals, both coming to you and going out to different countries. So that's something we should all be aware of and plug into as we're working through our careers. The National Housing Report is something that Remax International sends out every month. Now, if you're set up in Lead Street, your folks are getting the National Housing Report every month automatically. If you're not sending that and putting it on social media and sending it out to your sphere, talk to Darcy Martin. She can help you set up with that. What's really nice about it, it's like 30, 45 seconds. It's set to music. It's very fast-paced. Just a real clip, very nicely put together. So check out the National Housing Report, and that's put out by Remax and, of course, branded to Remax, which is a great thing for us. I want to give a huge shout-out to Gary Reyes. While I was down working in Brazil, Gary stood in for me, or danced in for me, if you will, for the Dancing with the Realtors for the Eugene Association of Realtors. It was a fundraiser for RPAC, who earned over $25,000 in the one night. Far exceeded expectations. I'm sure it was because of Gary's wonderful performance. So great event. Can't wait to be at it next year. And thanks, Gary, for making us look good, as you always do, as we can see in the picture right there. Speaking of making us look good, Karen Church and Angela Stuckart from from Corvallis and Eugene office were back in D.C. last week lobbying Congress on behalf of the Realtor organization. As president and incoming president for their associations, they were back with a lot of the folks in D.C. lobbying. So thanks for making us look so great, ladies. We appreciate that. A little picture of you there. The Eugene Marathon was held a couple weeks ago now, and Remax Integrity in Eugene, working with CASA, because CASA got a lot of money for providing volunteers for it. Remax Integrity, as you can see in our very lime green t-shirts, I guess we decided to go off of the Remax colors this time. We're helping give field guides, letting people know what direction to run in case you get a runner like me that doesn't know what direction they're supposed to go, handing out goodie bags at the end. Great exposure for Remax. CASA earned a lot of money, so a great thing for that. That's what I've got this month. Hope everybody has a super spring, going into summer pretty quick here.